Hi there, okay, doing good. So here I'm with an update. So I have made a lot of code so that I can automate the required task. Let me apologize for the delay. Actually, I completed it earlier, but and recorded the video, but I was unable to share. I thought that I have shared it already, but I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let me show you the demo for this. Though I have to repeat it for myself so that I can. Okay, so you can see currently we have 2022 selected, and it has nothing. Let me enter some data in 2022. So let's say we have selected the two entries in first 2 weeks, none of days, and now I'm planning to switch my year from 2022 to 2023. So you can remember that in the first week it's U, and in the second week it's G. Now I'll be switching back to 2023. So what it will do, it will first of all back up the data in the previous year, which is 2022, the changes I just made, and then it will remove the validation. It will replace all the filters where it should be, and it will go to the off days, holidays, and it will find out wherever the holidays are there, and the filters will be removed and added accordingly. And you can see it has pulled the data, which is 34, 34, 34 to 40, 50, because this is the raw number I have randomly added in the 2022 data, 2023 data, 2024 data. Its raw number is starting from 93 to 109, 26 and 27. So this is basically why I added those values as a database. So I have tried to solve all of your problems. So there will be always a backup of each and every year. You can add up to 20, 30, whatever you like. Currently, I have added 4 years, 6 years, sorry, 5 years from 2022 to 2027, including both years. So now you can see currently it has the holidays has some values. I want to delete it. So I have made some change in 2023. Here you can remember that earlier we were having the numbers in the holidays as well in 2023, but I have now made some changes in 2023, and I want to switch back to 2023. And you remember that 2023 we have in the first week use, and in second week we had G. Let's see. So now you can see it has given me the U's and G's back. So let me make this G's back to U, and let's copy these U's and enter in here. So I have made the rows or columns alternate for the first 2 weeks, and let me do this same for this week. Okay, now I have basically updated the 2022. Now I want to switch back to 2026. So 2026 is basically what it will do. It will first take the data from 2022, whatever the changes I have made, and update it in the 2022 ranges, and then pull the data from 2026. I'm not going to make any changes in 2026. I'll just revert back to 2023. What it should do, it should update the 2026, which I didn't made any changes. Then it will remove the daily validations, add the new validation. And as you can see, earlier we had the values in these days, but I made the change and I deleted, and you can see the changes are being saved. Now I'll pull the data from 2022 back again, and you will see the alternate columns of U's and G's in 3 weeks. And these are obviously the formula, so no need to make any changes. You can see. So this is how it is working, and the critical point here would be I am using cell A1. Let me restrict this cell so that no one else is making the change in here. Leave it. Just do not change do not delete the cell A1. Let's hide this. All right. So this is the first thing. So why I did that? Because when you are changing from 2022 to some date, I have to keep in mind that, okay, the previous date was 2022, so that I can update this data in that previous year accordingly. So that is basically a previous year. Once everything is done, this date will also automatically get shifted on that that cell, so that can be used in the next time. Similarly, which is not needed now. This is your earlier code. What it is doing, it was clearing the sheet and changing the validation to new year, which is no more in use, which should not be no more in use, because if you will switch back to 2027, it will give you the data from the 2027, which is saved under the DB sheet, which is database, which we can always hide as well. So you can see it's pulling from 154 to 169. Let's go back to the database. And here you can see it's 153 to 159. Whereas we have 154. Oh, we have to shift one row. Okay, I'll make the change of one row. Let me do it right away. So it should deduct one row. That is it. All right. So let me make some changes and see if those get saved. Let me pull these down. Select these G's. Revert back to 2022 and see what happens when we come back to 2027. So basically this will do two things: update the database and then pull the data, whatever this year now you have selected. You can see alternate rows now. They'll revert back to, we'll go back to 2027 and see what happens. I'll remove these pop-up debugs from my debugging. And you can see pulling the data correctly. It is pulling from 154. Yeah, 154. Perfect. So from 154 to whatever the data we just entered, and yes, we are good. We can remove 2028, 9. No need for these. Okay. So rest of the functionalities are same. Like you can select the off days as per your liking, maybe the country or whatever. So now to set up the thing from beginning, you can just clear this. Let me clear all of these. As I have given you the demo, so you don't need any of these. Now you can add your new values yourself and test it yourself if you need. You don't need any of these. These were only for the testing. Okay, now fresh. Let me clear these as well. So for clearing, you can always update the database. If you want to force manually enter this data, you just wanted to update the data for the 2027 in the 2027, you can click this. And what this will do, this will transfer all the data in here. You can see. That's it. So we don't need this button as well. Let me delete as well. Now no more data in the backup or the input file. Now you can start fresh. We can select from 2022, and what it will do, it will try to copy but there is nothing in it, so it will be just refreshing the database with an empty cell. So now the 2022 is ready and you are ready to input the value. I'm just giving you a quick overview. 2023. So there will be nothing because we have just cleared the database. And we should see the data from 2022, what we just selected. Just for your ease, the automation is made. Will take a bit clicks. Oh, we didn't update it. Let me do it one more time then. Selected use. Done. Now 2023. Let's pull back 2022. There should be data. Oh yes, there is data. I have relief. Okay, so that is it from my side. I won't take more of your time, but still, if you need any further modifications, you can let me know. Looking forward for your review. Take care. Bye.